This week we're doing something a little bit more closer to home. One of the things I love doing throughout my career, throughout school, is always giving presentations and doing pitches. There's a fun excitement about it, trying to convince the crowd or do something, but what was really always a fun interesting is word choice, how you communicate is so impactful, and it's a skill you always have to work on. So for this week, I want to do something as we dabble more into natural language processing, as we have better dictation, note-taking. As you can see on my browser, I'm using WhisperFlow. Love dictation, loving being able to talk to my computer and get reaction now with how quick models are getting and how fast the internet is. The one thing, though, I always felt would be better or a way of doing this is to have practice your pitching, practice a way of giving a presentation and getting live feedback. Oftentimes when it comes to building or getting feedback, it is, what should I say? How should I say it? Is these words or phrases effective? The problem I found oftentimes is what makes an impactful pitch is the words for sure, but it's the pacing, tone, and using or not using filler words and having confidence. What I'm trying to build here is a way of doing a 60-second elevator pitch, and from here taking your speech, the words you're using, and telling you if it's exciting, deciding, boring, to really show how you can improve by really looking at the words used and not so much the content itself necessarily. So let's show you how it works. So right now, if you start a pitch, you have 60 seconds. This little shark boy is listening. So if I start mumbling, he's very unexcited. I just sold a 10x $100 million opportunity. He is so impressed. If I stay quiet, he gets bored. So what I'll do is I'll cycle through some of these things, and as you'll see, give 1 second. So he'll go through a bunch of different things. He'll go through all the emotions I've created: bored, skeptical, excited, shows little teeth, shocked, those big chompers out, and then lastly saying he's out. Classic little Shark Tank pitch here. Overall, I think this was a fun experiment. I think what's really interesting with this is that right now, a lot of the tools I'm using are pretty rudimentary. I'm not even using a good transcription tool. I'm using Chrome's built-in one. But I think if you really worked on this and built it up a bit more, this could be an effective way of helping sales reps, helping pitching, helping do everything, because now we need to see live results on how presentations are being done. And I think that's the missing thing a lot of times here. We have a lot of focus on the content, not a lot of focus on the filler words or the emotion in your words. So having a way of improving this so it actually does more sentiment and more on pacing and tonality, I think that is something we haven't seen much of. And I think that's the next steps, allowing people to be better communicators with the power of AI, but most importantly, allowing us to communicate, whether it's through the camera or through in person. Hopefully you guys enjoy this week. Stay tuned for next week. No idea what we're going to build, but let's keep on this journey of these 52-week builds. Have a great day.